meet her there. Probably.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Oh shit, it's coming.
Revenge?
Oh no.
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi. I won't
Oh.
let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
We're still gonna do it anyway.
Oh? So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess.
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
Confessing.
She asked
The
me
phrase
pretty eagerly,
confessing.
too. So I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
You work together with Monokuma?
Don't believe it.
I guess the jig is
Oh.
up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right? No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted.
Yeah, so that's not against the rules, so.
Yeah.
Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
What? You're lying, right?
What? Huh?
What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta?
Yeah, por conta.
Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
Really? Huh?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We
What?
formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
Where are you, Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters!
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
Yep, and she still remembers that.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're you're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What? Going to not understand what's going on. But still, going to not kill Mew. Going to really not know anything. And also, going to not tell lies. And going to not make trouble for others. Cause that's not how gentlemen act. That why going to not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course.
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why, I can't be the culprit!
What? What the hell with that thing? That's creepy.
I love his sprite so much. It's creepy, I love it.
Okay,
So you could have kept strangling.
No, this one.
Oh, dang it! The silence.
That's wrong.
The silence blocked me.
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait, what if it was something besides strangulation then? Like,
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit.
I mean, you're a very horrible person.
No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara. This is the truth you all adore so much.
I really hope it's not Gonta.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs. I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we wanted to, we might have to ask some comfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Huh? I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you want to suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
It's 50-50.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others.
What, you want to suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
It's 50-50.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's...
Shuichi, going to really not do it.
This is the point where I would
Gonta,
start throwing
not
rocks
culprit.
at Kokichi.
What?
This is the point where I would start throwing rocks at Kokichi.
Yeah.
Please, please,
Shut up,
Gonta.
let me speak, bitch.
Por Gonta. I wanna
Might
believe
as
in
well
him.
discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all.
I mean, Shuichi doing what he needs to do. He's the detective.
Exactly.
I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
Okay, okay, I open my eyes. Now what? It's happening.
Sorry to ruin this tense
Oh, yes, that
moment,
soundtrack
but
moment.
you guys seem pretty evenly split right now. So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very
Morphin.
trial grounds.
So we're gonna do that again?
Yes.
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you? Kaito.
Yes, I am. Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth.
Best soundtrack, baby.
Billion.
Scrum the page, let's go.
In the town, it's still very late.
Yeah, but still. The soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I wanted to escape. I wanted to escape casting for the execution to escape it so we can watch it on YouTube.
You mean the key? The
Huh?
you mean like the
Yeah, the key to
I think it was F3.
F3. Okay. So Gonta has committed a crime. It's possible. It's possible. Okay. Let me see.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I think
Got this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit.
Okay, I'm trying to focus on what works, what they say.
He's such a sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart.
Oh,
Kokichi! Don't you realize
Kokichi!
these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
That's true.
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Rooftop.
Evo! The entrance hall is all
Evo.
that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this!
I got this.
None of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Monokuma.
Kokichi! I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
Okay.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Evo! That isn't
Is it
possible,
this one?
because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta
Yeah,
not
okay.
killed Mew. Honest.
I got this!
I got
The truth
this.
is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Let's go.
This is our answer.
Let's go.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
No, but we have no choice. We're detectives.
That's not it at all. I just want the truth. If we're going to
Perfect.
survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
Does that include changing Anne's accent out of nowhere?
Maybe, I
Like
don't
in
know.
the second game?
I don't know.
Then suddenly the chef was having another accent. It was so funny.
The accent was so funny. Yeah, the accent was funny as fuck. Anyways.
Yes.
That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this. Gonta, if you understand, then do it.
Chocolate.
Make
Logical arguments?
it means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
Wait. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Muggy, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault everyone's so upset. But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait. What did Kokichi say? What you've been saying the whole time? That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense?
After logging out of the virtual world.
Yep.
That's it!
That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta. That was...
The avatar user error.
this.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Sounds like the avatar use error occurred when you are log in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any detail. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you're logged in.
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first. But I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been?
Memory loss.
There we go. Memory loss.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Oh no.
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Culprit.
Okay, let me see the true bullets real quick. Okay.
Gonta
device
never hurt anyone!
instructions.
Remember because...
Wait, I'm focusing on...
That means there was no
Swear, please believe Gonta!
I heard it!
Okay. I was focusing on Kaito, that's why I was able to get it.
Yeah, just when I heard like
Because
some
of
of the
the
lines,
error,
I knew
it
it was
affected
Kaito.
Gonta's avatar.
Yeah. Just when he started talking about a glitch, I was thinking, wait, that might be it.
Yeah.
It's the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cord?
I don't know, I've not done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world.
What? Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta hold chopsticks with this hand.
Oh.
That's your left hand!
Well.
What?
Looks like it's decided.
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
I care about the motive.
Then I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Bravo. Me?
If you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right?
Are you
And you
using
don't want
emotional
that, do
manipulation
you?
for me?
Yes, sir.
Probably.
Okay, let's begin.
Wait, I never agreed to
He
this.
didn't
Turn
even.
around. I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit.
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
They were at the chapel.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated suspect is because
They were at the chapel. They couldn't access
they couldn't access. There it is.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miu could pass through the wall. The
Yep.
three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
He was logged out.
Yep. He's not saying anything.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Miu logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Miu's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gota, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
They were
Their
together.
alibis. Okay.
Tsumugi and I are
Yes.
witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Miu hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Miu down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit.
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
He couldn't have killed Miu.
No way. Is it actually Gonta?
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
It's gonna hurt to do this.
Who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi. You don't need to answer that.
Sorry, Kaito, but we're the detectives.
We
This
need
is
to
all
answer if we want to
Kokichi's
proceed.
trap.
Exactly. Sorry, Kaito. There's only one suspect, like, only one person who could have done it. I don't want to do it. Sorry, Gonta. Sorry. Decide. Sorry.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Yu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Sir, I can't hear you. You don't need to yell.
For real.
Really? Gonta really do it?
Por Gonta.
Is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy, but you forgot everything. So, oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to
You want proof? I've got your proof. After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta, not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Ryu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
It's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
It kinda hurt, right?
The worst part is that you could have already seen it coming that Gonta was gonna die, because if you remember what the previous people who died in the previous chapter 4s had in common, you would have seen why Gonta would die in this chapter.
He's muscular.
Yes.
Yep. I should have known that. Would have been so nice if that were the truth. What, about the muscular ones? It's actually the truth. Yeah, this is a serious part. And we're joking.
Of course.
Only us. If Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong.
he said it.
What?
He said it.
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then. I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up.
I can doubt my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down. Oh my!
I'll never accept this!
Okay, that looks so cool.
I love that little alien.
Not the kind of guy who kills someone. Damn it! There's no
Toilet
way to leave
paper
the
discovered
mansion from
outside
the
of the
rooftop.
mansion.
It's here.
It's here.
Damn it!
Wow, he got some biceps.
Damn! God
The
damn!
toilet paper we found outside the mansion.
You noticed now, right?
He got
That's what the
muscles.
culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they used the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am. I'm gonna believe in Gota till the very end.
I love how
There
Kokichi
was
sounds like
something
a
that the
bratty
toilet paper
kid.
could have been tied to.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tying down.
The binoculars.
Yep.
There!
There!
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it.
The
And
avatars
they
are so
used the
cute.
doubled up toilet paper to get
Yes.
it down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess you ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by. Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it's true. Gonta really killed Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is going to get him to confess, it's me.
Boom! So you keep your shit out mouth shut, okay?
Exactly.
You bad kid.
Kokichi, exactly.
Gonta,
Kokichi, I love you,
I'm
but
going to look
shush.
back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Can we hack him?
Yes.
Let's hack him.
Okay.
Let's hack him. After this argument. Okay, let me see. Before continuing, they look so cute.
Yes, they're so cute. I love them.
Mostly this one.
Yeah, it's so cute. So cute.
There we go.
This is the truth of the case.
This is the truth of the case. Act 1.
The case began last night.
It's time for our favorite part.
Oh
The
yeah,
voice
time to
act,
do this.
the
Time,
sound
to, time,
effect.
for, time for me to do the sound effects. Let's go.
Yes.
After being convinced by Mew, we all logged into the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device.
Click. Click.
So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world.
Click.
But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world.
Beep.
It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. she had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat.
What kind of sound effect is killing? For putting.
This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned.
Thud.
Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
Pinkie Pie was evil.
After we had all
Pinkamena.
logged in, Mew explained the world to us.
Pinkamena.
Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall.
They're
Look
so
at the
adorable.
avatar.
They're so
So
cute.
adorable.
But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case.
How could you?
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder.
So cute.
Yes.
Eventually,
I
we
wish
met
we
up
could
with
go to the
Kokichi
virtual
and
world
crossed
again
the
and
river
see
to the
avatars
chapel.
again. They're so cute.
Yes.
Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
Zoom.
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river.
Look at the avatars freaking out.
Yeah, they're so cute.
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion.
Why are they so cute?
Yes, they're so cute.
Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly.
Go hide there.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew.
Toilet paper.
While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof.
Bang.
It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion.
Toss.
In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby.
Hey there.
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
Oh,
Poor Gonta.
poor Gonta. He was manipulated by Kokichi,
Gonta.
right?
This is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Going to not really understand, because going to not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Going to trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else. And make everyone suffer. Why? Why going to do such terrible thing?
Everyone please hug him before he dies.
Yes, please.
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him.
Shush.
Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
And you shut up.
You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah, I gotta get my act together for the baby.
He hates it, and they hate it too.
Pull yourselves together and let's begin.
I don't think he hates them. He's like, why are you two acting like this? You're both sisters, siblings.
Yeah, I think he's disgusted by the fact.
Racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time.
I think Monokuma likes despair and killing, but he's not okay with incest. And honestly,
Yeah.
professionals have standards. Vote for Kokichi. Vote for Kokichi.
No, sorry.
You know you can, right?
Oh, I can?
You could have. This was the last time. I think this was the last time you could have voted for someone other than the
Now
culprit.
then, let's see.
Oh,
the
dang
result.
it. Well, too late for that now. I think would have ended up in a tie, I think. Oh yeah, but who voted for Kokichi?
Kaito,
Only-
obviously.
Only Kaito, yeah, for
Yeah,
Kaito.
obviously Kaito.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or
Or
the
the dreadfully wrong one? Verdict. Be preparing the execution. The execution is on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
I think.
I'm gonna search for it
Okay.
later.
Okay. All right.